Hello, my beautiful girl. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading today, Pisces. So if you find any tarot cards that resonate with you, you enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, darling Pisces, let me know in the comments below which cards resonate with you. And also, I would really appreciate if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. Y'all can't see it, but I have my feet out just swinging. I don't know what I always feel super playful whenever I'm connecting to y'all's energy, Pisces. Anyways, what it does not matter, Pisces, what it is you identify as, he, she, they, anything in between, or anything outside of that spectrum, darling. If these cards resonate with you, they're meant to resonate with you, darling. I promise you. So also remember though, darling, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, darling, who has hyped up a little bit too much on caffeine. Take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. Let's just jump into your weekly tarot reading now, Pisces. I just want to get to the tea, see what's going on with y'all, darling. Be sure to check out your monthly horoscope reading for September. You'll see that pop up in the top right hand corner of y'all's screen at some point in y'all's video, usually at the beginning. Yeah, let's just dive into this. If you'd like to do a private personal reading with me as well, Pisces, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. So let's get into this. I'm going to be doing 3 rows for y'all. 5 of Swords coming out. That was the card that came rudely flying out. Hierophant coming in here with the 5 of Cups coming in. Ooh, baby. Second row, Pisces, 6 of Pentacles, with the Knight of Wands as your focal point energy, as well as then the Page of Cups coming in. And then for your third row, Pisces, 2 of Cups. Scorpio got that exact positioning as well. Interesting. Hanged Man, Pisces, and then finally Ace of Wands. Ooh, okay, now Scorpio. So let's get a vibe check, darling. Let's see how this week is going to be looking like for y'all, Pisces. Can we get a vibe check for my Pisces, darling? 8 of Rings. I forget which zodiac sign got this, so I feel called to tell you guys, Pisces, be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign for other messages. But the 8 of Pentacles comes in as Come on now, girl. Resourcefulness as, what is this other portion that says positive potential? So I always say with the 8 of Pentacles, Pisces, this is a card of where, you know, by definition, it does represent going back to school. But I don't like to go into that narrative because school is not everything, darling. It's just like really honing your craft. But I also see this as a sense of up leveling as well. In this artwork, maybe it's not the intention of the artist that made this, but if it's what I was trying to say perfectly with the mountains here, it's like you're going to the top of your mountain, right? You're climbing your own Mount Everest, personal Mount Everest. And so Pisces, you guys are just definitely up leveling in some way, which I just like a lot for you guys, Pisces. It's a nice energy to be in. And also let me know for my Pisces that connected last week in last week's reading, because I definitely felt like y'all were getting closer with something, or like reaping the benefits of something that y'all are already working hard at. How did that go, darling? Anyways, let's get into your first row now, darlings. 5 of Swords, Hierophant with this 5 of Cups. It's interesting. I'm now noticing this, Pisces. The Hierophant is associated with the number 5. 5 of Swords, darling, 5. And then the 5 of Cups, 5. So you guys, Pisces, are the only one out of the zodiac signs this week that gets to receive a number to be looking up later, because 5 is definitely honing in, showing up in y'all's reading quite a bit. So definitely look up the number 5 to see how it resonates with you, see how it correlates in y'all's reading. But for you guys, it's interesting that it feels almost as if you guys are disengaging from something, Pisces. You're disengaging. And I don't necessarily, here's the thing, I don't feel as if you guys are necessarily disconnecting from an energy entirely. It's like some of you guys are just disengaging from what's happened in the past. Very much so forgiveness energy on something, Pisces, right? You know, you're forgiving whoever spilled this wine, darling, right? And I have a dear friend of mine that will say spilled wine is basically a crime. Which it is, darling. So it's like, I feel like you guys are forgiving something. You guys are choosing to move on from something and just be like, you know what? Like, you know, because you care about it a lot with this Hierophant here. It's very, you know, the Hierophant is very traditional energy. And so, you know, it's like kind of like I don't want to say turning a blind eye, because you clearly see the wine has been spilled, darling. But it's just like, and normally, and like, I know most tarot readers would see this as being like, oh, you're just disconnecting from it entirely. But I feel like with this Hierophant here, this is what changes the element of this entirely. It's like, because you care so much about it, because it's just like, to give like an example, an analogy, it's going to be a terrible analogy, Pisces, and just know I don't personally agree with it, but it's the only way I can really like give a better understanding to this. It's like, maybe you've been married to someone for a very long time, and then they ended up doing something like a mistake. They ended up cheating, which, girl, let's not even go into that narrative. They ended up just doing something really hurtful to you. But because it's just like, it's like, because they've been with you through thick and thin, they've been part of this process with you. It's like a very comfortable energy. You're choosing to move on from it. You're choosing to be like, all right, like, I know you weren't trying to do that. It's like, for other people, or for like other relationships, other things in your life, you would not accept this behavior. You'd be like, all right, you spilled that wine, darling, off with your head. Off with your head, electric chair, darling, right? You're sending it off to the electric chair. But with this, it's like, you're just like, no, I'm going to make this work out, because you invested a lot into this, and you just don't want to see this leave your life as much as it hurts. Second row here now, for you, darling Pisces. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands being the focal point, with this Page of Cups here. Now, the Page of Cups can represent new opportunities or new people coming into your life, but as well, it can be talking about the deepening of current things. And just based off of your previous weekly reading, which I'll leave a link to that also on the top right-hand corner, Pisces, based off of this, I feel like it's more so this Page of Cups comes in as a sense of deepening of something current in your life. Six of Pentacles being under your Five of Swords here, it's very much so this sense of, let's just say like someone like really hurt you, or someone's just been really neglectful in terms of communicating with you, in terms of working with you, Pisces. And so it's like, you choose to forgive them for whatever it is that they did, and you're just like, all right, like, learn from your situation, learn from what you did. And I feel like they do, because of this Page of Cups coming in here. It's a nice complementary energy. Knight of Wands coming in under the Hierophant. Now, this is interesting, Pisces. And now I feel like this is now going into a narrative where we're getting into this on your third row more so. But something, you choose to move on from this, darling, and then something impactful happens very quickly after you choose to move on and choose to like work through the situation, work through that job, work through that relationship, darling. So it's just very interesting. It's not in a bad way. So let's just scooch on down. Let's get into the Page of Cups as well. Page of Cups being under your Five of Cups is just like choosing to forgive and being like, all right, like this wine has been spilled, darling. Let's work on this. Let's do something else. Let's fill this cup back up. It's just very much so like, I just get like y'all are forgiving something. I don't know. And then in your third row, Two of Cups, Hanged Man, Ace of Wands here. Now the Two of Cups being under your Five of Swords and Six of Swords are Pentacles, darling. Two of Cups here, it just showcases to me where it's like, again, it's just like you choose to forgive, and it's like this sense of where you won't regret, like they won't make you regret the decision of giving this another chance, Pisces, which is just fabulous. And we'll get into now with this Hanged Man here under your Hierophant and Knight of Wands, what I was saying beforehand. With that Knight of Wands, I was like, it's due to your forgiveness on this situation with this person or this job and choosing to work through it, and then something really rapid happens. And so this is like this sense of like, let's go into a narrative. I'm not saying you guys are getting engaged or anything like that, but it's just like as an example where it's just like, maybe in a long-term relationship you chose to move on from this, and then, or from that little bit of a tiff, and then it's like they come in quickly trying to propose or just taking things to the next level for you. It just is like them trying to like show their commitment, if that makes sense, Pisces. I'm sorry, I had like a text here. I was like, girl, what is that saying? So yeah, that's what I mean. Because with the Hanged Man as well, it's like this change of perspective. It's just like, oh, you're actually serious about this. You're actually wanting to work on this. And I feel like it just catches you by surprise. And it's just like a very nice, pleasant surprise for you guys. And this Ace of Wands here, this is why I saw the first row as I do, because it's just like I just feels like this is one of those rare times where it's just like you choose to, let me just not say rare, but like, let's be real, Pisces. Like so many times, so often than not, people don't like to admit fault and actually grow from a situation. But in this situation, like your forgiveness on this is not like you don't regret it. Ace of Wands here, clarify, or under your Five of Cups and your Page of Cups here. It's just like whatever is offered to you, whatever, like there's some type of depth here, something just that adds just such a nice layer to this that just like really it catches you off guard. And then it's just like it's just like this new sense of passion. It's just like, it's like this sense of, for some people it'd be like, I don't know if I can trust you. And you kind of like having those trust issues, Pisces. But with this, you're just like, oh, you're serious about this. You actually want to work on this. You actually care. It's like it's like the sense of like actively trying. And, as well, I don't think I got into the narrative of a job. Like if you chose to stick it out with a job, like very much so like promotion energy here, not just like a raise, like a promotion energy. So it's like them showing to you like how much they actually value you, Pisces, right? So very interesting, very positive reading. Now let's get into some clarifiers. Are we taking this though? I guess we are. So we're taking the moon cards clarifying your 5 of swords. Ooh, girl, yeah, something shady happened. 10 of swords clarifying your Hierophant. 8 of Swords clarifying your 5 of Cups, and then the Tower card coming in here. There's always some cards that come into the reverse, Pisces, but I never like to make it a point of it and filling y'all's minds with extra chatter that pays no relevance, but I'll still relay the messages. But in this case, the Tower card being inverted, I feel important to point out to you guys because it's like you guys are choosing to not close this off, right? So it just really proves my points, darling, and what I was saying before. It's like you guys choose to forgive this. Whatever happened to your Pisces, it was very hurtful to you. This is in terms of relationship. I feel as if I feel like it was just like it's more than just like one specific thing, right? It's like a built progressive thing where it's just like maybe they just were not emotionally available or what have you. Like there was some like this has been a long progressive thing, a long buildup of a situation here, but something ended up really just being shady, darling. I don't know. Something ended up being really shady, but it's also the sense of just like releasing like your anxieties, you choosing to just Pisces. Like here's the thing, Pisces, if you're going to give another situation a chance, you need to be able to fully just forgive and move on from what happened in the past, right? So often than not, when people try to make a relationship work, as an example, right, someone cheated, right? Now personally, someone cheated, girl, I'll be out the door. So don't take this, Pisces, as a sign of me saying it's just like forgive your cheater, girl. Like girl, personally, bye. I don't have the patience, can't be bothered. But for those that try to like forgive like a very cruel thing, like spilling that wine, darling, that's another deal breaker, darling. If you're spilling some wine, wasting that alcohol, you have to be willing to just not bring it up again. You can't be honing on it constantly and be like, if you choose to forgive it, you need to truly forgive it and not consistently sit on it, Pisces. So that's just a message I need to say for you guys. Queen of Cups being the back of the deck for your second row. And then clarifying your 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Girl, if we get another queen in here, I'm gonna love it. We have the Lovers card coming in on the Knight of Wands. And then the 6 of Cups coming in on the Page of Cups. So this, please don't take this as me, Pisces, just being like, ooh, I'm so right, da 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 da. And it's like, girl, like, I'm not trying to feed my ego with these readings. Feeding my ego does not pay the bank account. It doesn't fill my bank account or anything like that. I just really enjoy this because it's just like confirming my intuition on this, and maybe that'll help y'all. Some of y'all receive the messages fully without skepticism if you like notice I'm trying to say the correlation, how everything's just linking up, even with tarot cards and just my intuitiveness, darling, right? So Queen of Cups being the focal point for this is like, the Queen of Cups is a card of just like, it's a very forgiving energy, again, Pisces. It may not happen this week. It may take, your mourning process is going to be, y'all's mourning process is going to look different for all of you guys. So don't feel pressured into forgiving immediately. But I do see you guys kind of working your way through this. Queen of Swords, it is like this sense of being like, all right, like, can't be dealing with this no more, right? You're not playing these games anymore, darling. You have to put your foot down, set your boundaries. The Lovers card coming in on your Knight of Wands, darling. Straight up, if this is in terms of relationship, I feel like this person's really going to be proving themselves to you and just how much they care, how serious they are. Like, I feel like they're going to really be so grateful for your forgiveness and really take it to that next level. 6 of Cups clarifying your Page of Cups. What I was saying beforehand, I felt as if like the majority of you guys, it's about something current, right? And the 6 of Cups, this is a card from the past, right? There's history here, so it really does confirm to me like we're not tapping into new energies, darling. We're tapping into current relationships in your life, Pisces. And then in your last row, Nine of Swords on the back of the deck here. So definitely, Pisces, some of you guys are going to be struggling for quite some time to fully forgive, right? You may be in your head, this whatever it was, it definitely developed some trust issues for you, Pisces. And again, I'm not telling you how to go through things, darling. Like I feel like it's my job as a tarot reader not to project my own perspective, project my own personal feelings on things, just because it's like, I don't know y'all's relationship, and like, yeah, everyone has their own personal reasons for doing things, right? So I try my best with that, but do be careful. Like, if you choose to actually forgive this, because again, you don't have to, free will, darling, you have to be really working on those trust issues. Seven of Swords, yeah, on the Two of Cups, the Justice card coming in on the Hanged Man, and the World card coming in for the Ace of Wands. So straight up, yeah, Devil card here. Pisces, really the only thing I want to say with this is that, you know, you may have these trust issues until this person shows to you just how seriously they actually take this relationship with you, how seriously they take you or view you, darling. But I do see, like, once, you know, allow them to show themselves, allow them to prove themselves to you, Pisces, right? Allow them the opportunity to show you how serious they take this and how much they want to work on this. And I feel as if you won't regret it, because again, like, I really do feel strongly like this person is gonna be like I don't know, it's just as like they're gonna be showing their seriousness in a very hardcore way, right? And again, like, marriage is like the easiest way to give as an example, but I don't feel like it's like engagement. It could be, darling, but they're just going to be showing their seriousness in whatever aspect. So all right, now, Pisces, let's feed these cards to Miss Barbara Walters and Aretha Franklin, darling. And now let's get into how your spirit guide and ancestral messages for this week, Pisces. Let's see what's up here, darling. What messages do we have for my Pisces from their spirit guides as well as their ancestors? 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles here. Did I show you? Oh, and then the Six of Cups showing up again. So all right, now, Pisces. So this is, your spirit guides are really definitely resonating or messaging you guys, and talking about, you know, the situation from your current relationship here. I can't help but feel as if you guys need to, it's going to be a corny message, Pisces, but listen to your heart with this. Some of you guys, like, again, it's like you got your biggest struggle, Pisces, is going to be actually practicing this forgiveness. And again, I just want to preface, do what you want, darling, free will. I'm going to always support you in whatever decision that you make, Pisces. I'm not going to judge you, darling, because I have no business judging y'all when y'all can be judging so many of my own actions as well, if y'all knew my own tea, honey. But truly, it's like such a strong message for the Pisces that are resonating with this, is that, you know, King of Swords in the back of the deck. It's like, if you choose to work on this, you won't regret it, Pisces. If you choose to work on whatever mistake it was, right? Whatever this situation that hurt you in the past, like, you won't regret. Like, I really feel like they're going to, like, this energy here is going to really show themselves to you and like how they're trying to grow. And that's really what we want out of anybody, right? You know, you would naturally want anyone, if you made a mistake with someone or something, which we all do, Pisces, so don't be saying it's like, oh, I would never do something. Like, we all do, not to say that we would all cheat, you know, whatever. Like, girl, it takes a special kind of person to do that. But, you know, we all make mistakes, and what you would want out of the relationships and the things that we have in our life, you would want them to give you the benefit of the doubt naturally, right? So I feel like it's the same case here, Pisces. I don't feel like I even need to really clarify this. But again, don't feel pressured into doing it. As I said, Pisces, I am going to support you whatever way. And put this in perspective, my life literally don't change whatever decision you make. I'm just here to relay messages to you guys and just, you know, give you guys some food for thought, darling. So now let's get into, Pisces, how people are perceiving you. This is going to be the juicy part, darling. How are people perceiving my Pisces? Seven of Wands in the back of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune coming in here. Tower card again, coming in here with the Three of Swords, darling. So straight up, Pisces, we're definitely connecting to whoever messed up, darling. They're really just in this place, Seven of Wands being the back of the deck. It's like they're intimidated, Pisces. Like, you are definitely in control of this situation with this person. They don't want to lose you, but they also acknowledge that they hurt you really badly. But it's like, they're like staying up at night, like praying at night to be like, oh, I hope Pisces forgives me. I hope things just, you know, it's like a change of heart, darling, is what I'm hearing, Pisces. Pisces, like this person really wants your forgiveness, Pisces. This person really wants to have you perceive them in a different way, in a different light, Pisces. So it's like they really care. Nine of Wands, Three of Swords again. They really messed up though, whatever they did. Two of Wands here. And then you have the two of Wands, and I don't know why I saw the two. I guess I was just I don't know why I was seeing the Two of Wands prior. So yeah, it's like they really just want you to forgive them. Really, it's just the sense of like I do feel like a lot of remorse, but naturally, especially like whatever they did, darling, they really messed up. It's a lot more serious than just spilling some wine, darling. Though I feel like for most Italians, they'll be like, "Well, girl, spilling wine's a crime, darling." But yeah, they really messed up, and I feel like on some level they acknowledge how much they messed up, because they're just like, oh man, like I really hope Pisces can forgive me. And it makes sense for this as to why they would start to being so grateful if you choose to, and all of that, darling. Pisces, I feel like I didn't tell any of the other signs this as well, but I feel like some of you guys need to watch this reading back a second time, because I feel like, especially with how connected everything was in this reading, I feel as if it's a lot of information for you guys to unpack, and I feel like y'all would benefit from watching this back a couple times, like for like twice in a row, and then later during the week to watching it again. Maybe even just like download this and bookmark this or something, Pisces, and just like as you like think about the relationship and what you want to do, watch this over again. And it's not me just trying to like self promo or anything like that, Pisces. It's just something I feel drawn to saying for you guys, because I don't usually ever tell people that. But yeah, Pisces, that is the weekly tarot reading that I have for you, darling. Be sure to check out your monthly reading. Again, if you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, Pisces, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that just being SimplyVelca, darling. But yeah, I will be connecting with you guys sometime in the near future, Pisces. And yeah, I love you so much. Bye.